This video will explain how Pandeism resolves the problem of evil. Many religious views propose that there is a God which is all-powerful, all-knowing, and all-good, but they encounter a difficulty in explaining, why then, does evil exist in the world? These religions must advance wildly contorted philosophical gyrations to explain this circumstance, such as their supposedly all-powerful God having had no choice but to create the evil that it knew would occur, so that humans living on planet Earth could exercise free will, even with evil outcomes being known to God in advance. Or, they claim that their God essentially has testicles, and that it swore on those testicles that it would not intervene to prevent evil. The word testimony in fact derives from the word testicles. But really the problem arises with conceptions of God. The concept that God is all good is intellectual masturbation. Naturally, those who believe that there exists an all-powerful God, or even a God of limited but massive power, would be terrified at the thought that such a being could be an evil one, or impotent in the face of evil. But let us examine the evidence. We have before us the universe itself. So far as we can tell, the universe is very old relative to our time in it, but it is not eternal. And so far as we can tell, the universe is very large relative to our scale of existence, but it is not infinite. If we presume that the universe had a creator, examination of the universe itself tells us that the creator was at least powerful enough to create a universe containing the massive but finite amount of energy to be found in this universe, and was at least knowledgeable enough to create a universe which operates according to the laws of physics which govern our universe, laws which have succeeded in at least one instance of bringing about intelligent life. Thus, there is nothing in the nature of the universe itself that requires its creator to be infinite in any dimensions. There is no rational basis for the imposition of far-flung philosophical constructs of a God that is eternal, or all-powerful or all-knowing. There is no basis at all on which to determine that the creator has any moral dimension whatsoever. At this point, those who hold to revelation-based religions will grasp their religious texts and declare what this book or that book says about God, but religious texts are merely things in the universe, having no more authority as to its nature than a block of wood having the same mass. Pandeism provides an answer based solely on the nature of the universe itself, without relying on fables or hallucinations or subconscious projections. Pandeism proposes that a critical impetus for the creation of the universe itself must have been the creator's lack of knowledge of the experiences which make good and evil possible. Consider, what can an immensely powerful being that exists alone in the universe know about fear? Or grief? Or suffering? It can experience none of these things, and yet what is evil but the imposition of these experiences by one person on another? Surely a wildebeest feels fear and pain when a lion hunts it down, but do we call the lion evil for this? Is the spider evil for trapping the fly? The only way we could know would be to experience existence as the lion, and the wildebeest as the spider and the fly. 12 centuries ago, revolutionary Christian philosopher Johann Scotus Erigena reached the conclusion that God cannot know its own nature, nor what good is, and that it had to either create or become the universe, so that the universe would function as a mirror in which it could reflect upon itself to obtain such knowledge. This was a foundational expression of Pandeism. Hence, Pandeism concludes, the universe exists, so that a creator, that is neither good nor evil, that is indeed beyond good and evil, because by its very nature it lacks the experience of good and evil, can obtain such knowledge.